Hi.
Hello. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Hi there, YouTube. It is I, the one, the only Naudia Exotica, and I figured we could do a little surprise unboxing. Ooh, that is so good. I have my hot coffee here with me, and it's necessary because it's so early in the morning. I'm stoked about these. This isn't even the topic of today's video, okay? But I'm so stoked about these because they took quite a while to get here. They were customized and imported, as a matter of fact, okay? They went through customs. And I hope that these are everything I need. I also have a knife with me. Probably not the smartest thing, but how else am I going to open this, honestly? Okay. Lovely, lovely. That knife smells like incense because it's in my incense drawer. Oh my gosh. Yes. These are everything. Okay, see, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, to perfection, no doubt. Okay, so they say Exotica Mob, and they're engraved, and there's two different kind of crowns on here. One is a queen crown, and the other is a king crown. And I'm just so happy that these turned out exactly how I wanted them. And there's a bunch of them. So I was thinking what I could do is give like maybe the first 10 orders after this video or whenever, I don't know. First 10 orders from today, I could give like a free one of those out. I'm stoked, and I'm returning to live streaming like it's just not regularly, but it's going to be like ever so often. And and it's not makeup. It's not fucking makeup. And what I really wanted to do was jewelry making, and to do that I needed a better phone stand because obviously I can't put my big ass ring light on my working desk. So I got this phone stand, and it's rabbit ears. I wanted the one without the rabbit ears initially because I was like, I don't know, it's a little too cutesy for me, but the other one, and I'm like trying to see how do you do this? Wait, surely there's a way to, okay, there we go. The other one didn't go flat. This one goes flat. The other one was too tilted. I saw in the reviews, they did not like that it couldn't stay flat. Okay, so this will come in handy for when I do my jewelry making live streams. Anyways, that's absolutely not what this video is about, okay? This video is about Skype getting fucking yeeted. It's getting yeeted. It's literally going away. I don't remember what the article said. They said something about it being like destroyed or thrown out, or I don't remember. But I was kind of flabbergasted. So initially when I opened my Skype, hold on, actually, I need to preface this by saying I probably have like less than a handful of clients left that I do adult, intimate, sultry services for. Like, it's not that much. And, they're like repeats, like returns for years now, some of them. But, so when I was on my laptop and I opened Skype. Skype is like one of the first things that pops open. And like when I turn it on. And so I looked and saw at the very top, there was a banner saying Skype is, as of May, I think, 2025, Skype is retiring or something. I don't remember the language. And Microsoft suggested you use Teams instead of Skype. First of all, what would I look like using something called Teams to do video chats with? But second of all, Skype will forever be unmatched. And as a matter of fact, I started using it like way before adult work. I mean, for even like World of Warcraft, that was like the go-to. First it was Ventrilo, and then everyone pretty much integrated to Skype. So, that's so a lot. It's very perplexing to me. One article said that they had accrued quite a bit of money in the 15 years or so they were functioning, and so they thought it was time to retire and da 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 da. I don't really know, but what I do know is Skype, FaceTime, and Snapchat were like the holy trinity when it came to adult services like video chats. And I remember if some people didn't have Snap, or they didn't want to use Snap, or for whatever reason, they would always do Skype, or if they didn't have an iPhone to FaceTime, they would use Skype. So I feel like now I don't know, if you're in the webcam world, you're gonna have to find another one to use. I mean, what the fuck would I look like going on Google Hangouts to do such a thing? It's just like, no, no. So I did a little blurb, because you can do these things where like it's a status, I guess, on Skype. And I said, Skype is going away in May, like get in touch elsewhere if you want. Some of them purposefully moved from Snap to Skype, maybe because they had something to hide, or they were locked out of their Skype or whatever. So that's interesting. In my personal opinion, I'm kind of like, well, this gives me even more of a reason to just separate myself, and again, it's like such a small remainder of clients that I'm like kind of fucking over it. There was one instance with somebody that I feel like is a perfect nail in the coffin, because not only am I very scarcely doing this, I'm just not doing this nearly as much. Is that the right terminology? Scarcely. I'm scarcely doing this, or it's very scarce. The clients are scarce. I don't know. But like, it was just like, you got me so fucked up. Like, I don't do this enough to play these stupid little games anymore. So I'm like, I'm just kind of considering anytime someone messages me for it, I'm just going to be like, no, I don't do that anymore. I don't really want to go into detail with what it was, because they might be watching, but I'll just say, like, it was fuckery. It is just some fuckery here. So I suggest maybe utilizing, I know a lot of the times, like when I see people on Twitter, a lot of the like cam girls or, OF models or whatever, they'll offer like FaceTime shows, like, and that's kind of their only avenue they do it on is FaceTime. But I always made sure to be like, hey, if you don't have this, I have that. If you don't have this, I have that. Like, keep your options open, especially when you're trying to rake up money. But I guess, like, in the grand scheme, things are just not nearly as dire anymore, which I'm obviously so blessed and grateful for, that I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. I still have like quite a number on Snapchat. It's kind of crazy, but once again, I don't hit people up for it. People hit me up for it. You don't go chasing it like that. It's like it comes to you. Okay. Then that also brings me up to the next point. There is a platform, a webcamming platform specifically designed to like mimic Skype. And I never really was on it. I think I made a profile. There was this one time I did lie to somebody, and I said, because I didn't want to tell them what website I was actually on. I was like, yeah, I'm on this one. And it's designed to mimic Skype. And I think there's like, you can do appointments, or I don't really quite know. I never figured out the interface for it, but I guess that is an alternative. But I do think you do need an account, I believe, or unless I have it all wrong and it's like integrated with Skype. And at that point, then you're fucked. I don't know. Maybe it does. This was the really interesting part about this was, the same day I found this out, I had also found out that I had gotten a message or email from my hotline, which again, I no longer do hotline calls on. Like, it's just not, it doesn't happen as often. I'd also found out that they had emailed me saying that Skype was forbidden. You basically couldn't mention anything of the sort on your hotline page, or you were going to get in trouble. And they emailed me to make the appropriate changes. And that's what kind of prompted all this. I was like, okay, whatever. So I deleted the few things that I had on there, which again wasn't much. And I was also like, at one point they encouraged it. So I was like, this is interesting. But all in all, it's kind of like, it's like a bittersweet thing. I don't know. It's kind of sad. But again, I'm just like in a position where it's just not something necessary to worry about. And I'm just like so honored. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I actually did transform, I guess, my work routine. I don't know. Thank goodness I practiced what I preached in terms of not only finding a way out, but like transforming your shit, like using it to advance and level up and change your work repertoire, you know? So all in all, I guess I just wanted to give those a heads up, because I know I do have some cam girlies who watch me, people who perform on webcam. And I mean, like, my heart will always lie there, because I feel like it's what's lifted me up. It's what's made this whole thing possible. So just, you know, not a word of caution, but just a heads up to figure out other arrangements in case you're relying heavily on Skype. So, all right. You have until May. So, I mean, it's not even April yet. So you're fine. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, feel free to email me. My email is naudiaexotica@gmail.com. Follow all my links at naudiaexotica.com. And also don't forget to read my blog, which is naudiascuriotrove.com. That's TROVE.com. Become a member today by clicking the first link in the description box. And you are exclusively a part of Exotica Mob, and you get instant access to members-only videos and members-only emojis. And also shop www.exoticamob.com, okay, for all your bohemian chic needs. And until the next video, you will be hearing from me very soon.